Alk problem because Alk likes playing against only single hero, and talk about filthy players, picks and whatnot.
Mirana, if they can roam mid makers of this game for IG.
Portuo's game, but first, some words from Coach Super.
可能就也只是凑巧吧。
So halfway into the draft, we realized that we picked half of majority of the heroes from the last game's draft from Gaimin. So it's just a coincidence.
Just a coincidence, fair enough.
He did it. Uh-oh.
But this is first blood. It might be. Concoction will Dirachi first blood on Alchemist.
Thanks and have fun.
Okay.
That, the classic, it's... I guess part of the problem for Viper is how do you really fit in? Like, what items do you pose if you have a really good core-to-core matchup? That could be justifiable. Oh, Quinn's in trouble, by the way.
Yep, X-Nova making his way over. Disruption's there. TP is going to be... Okay, Tofu actually eats the arrow, and they turn it around onto nothing to say, despite it being a 2 versus 3. Sniper very strong.
That is such an insane TP.
Shrapnel to yet another kill. I don't even understand what we just witnessed here.
I want a replay of that to see if that TP was...
Because Nether Toxin does farm a lot faster than it used to.
Dirachi's in trouble. I'll answer it after that. Let's see if they get... Oh, they didn't disrupt at all.
They did not.
Now they
will.
Okay.
Arrow awkward. Will connect, and JT is here to finish the job. Baboka actually claims it for himself instead.
Got there in the end. That got a little bit scrappy, but it is executed ultimately.
Bottom tower.
Both these heroes are kind of supposed to be ahead. Nothing to say. He's going to get doomed and Viper struck. And he's just going to TP, but no, the Infernal Blade is there to give the extra damage. And that is the death of the mid laner for G2IG.
Yeah, and it's the loss of the tower, which I think is the Munchers. They just need to get a couple of key items that these naturally will build into with their Midas/Radiances. As Luna will be assassinated. That's a TP cancel.
They don't have a lot of, I would call normal CC type stuns, but they do have the mini stuns, right? They have
the Sand King, Shadow Demon, Mirana combination with maybe smoke moves across to mid. I'm gonna
see it. He's gonna get Viper struck again as Celery's here with all his creeps, and the assassinate from Tofu is enough.
Yeah, if you do this in a pub,
Quinn is gonna be the first one they run into. He's actually broken from the creeps, trying to get to the high ground. Arrow connects with the Static Storm. JT will actually use the epicenter. They'll get the kill. Kind of awkward as he made it to the high ground in the end. As Ace jumps in with the Doom on top of the Razor, just going to stand his ground right now. X-Nova is going to be the first to fall for G2IG, but already 3 members of Gaimin deleted from the face of the map as Dirachi now on the run. Along with Ace, the arrow does hit him right in the ass. And nothing to say and come, okay, they're going to miss the Burrow Strike. As Dirachi's going to have to use the deny himself. Wow. Symphony of fails.
Such a sick arrow into such an underwhelming follow. Baboka has to be livid.
That is unfortunate.
Man, full Roche for free.
Self-save. Gotta love it. As there's the blink. Ace gets off the Doom. The BKB popped. And now running away. Able to catch him. You talked about their lack of catch. The Viper Strike just in range, though. And I think they will eventually find out the Burrow Strike at the last moment from JT. Slowing Ace to a crawl. The assassin and nothing to say. He's actually going to live. They lose X-Nova, but if that's it, that's a really good trade for G2IG.
Good save. Didn't cost them. So that was...
Is going to hit. JT, he's slowed by the shrapnel. Ace jumping in, pipes on both sides. Everyone's green all of a sudden. That means they're indestructible. Viper Strike onto the Razor. They're going to continue on. Here's Dirachi is going to pop the Manta and run away. Is Quinn pretty deep right now, and nobody's taking damage. And finally, Quinn is the one getting low. That is the Aegis down. Question is, who wants to reaggress, if anyone? Dirachi is looking for a fight. Gets the blink. Concoction is going to connect onto 2. They get the tier 2 tower, and it looks like that'll break things up.
So that... I'm not sure what exactly pushed Monet away there, but his entire Eclipse went on the trees. So if that was a Wild Wing again, man.
I did not see that.
I think it was a concussive grenade, perhaps? Not sure, because, yeah, that Eclipse just really did not do the work that he was hoping for. Very interesting.
Yeah, he leaps right into Tofu.
Nice grenade.
That was his last leap as well, so he gets eviscerated.
This is such... This movement. Celery.
I don't think he's going to get out of this one. Although, Mr. Quinn is TPing. He actually gets in. The Viper Strike upon the Sand King. Celery does die. As Quinn using the Hurricane Pike as the rest of his team connects. Dirachi beating down X-Nova. It's going to be 1-1 to start this fight. Nothing to say is BKB has now dissipated as he runs away. JT, it's like they're not going to focus on him too much, although now they're going to wrap around, and Dyrachyo actually blinks away with the concoction, looking for the more value kill, and nothing to say, but he manages off the concoction. Monet gets off the E-clip, but there's a lot of BKB, so not a ton of damage, and now the Doom applied to the Luna, who just TPs back to base, will be able to live through it. Everybody is so damn tanky, man.
Yep. That ended up being a support trade. And again, a BKB for... Right? Like, it's kind of going according to expectations. So...
Well, at a certain point, it just farms fast.
Dyrachyo, no BKB.
Dyrachyo, yeah, he's dead. Plain and simple.
Now that is a big kill. And it goes to Monet. He got the demon's number in gold, the number of the beast.
Oh, yeah.
That kill was worth a lot of gold. That was, okay, that was a 2,000 gold swing. That one kill, of which Monet got about 800.
Yep, not bad.
Dire are scanning.
So, Mr. Monet on a kill streak now is actually going for the Conda, looks like. We'll have that extra burst.
Radiant's
and they also get a tower. Okay, that's actually,
one.
that's probably the most important kill of the game that we just saw. A moment of... I'm not going to say he wasn't paying attention, but eventually when you are spreading thin on the map, that one just a flat-out mistake. But back on the horse, Gaimin Gladiators, they go smoke. They just lost 6,000 gold. That's not going to dissuade them.
He's found. The Doom applied. Destruction comes out to delay things, but I believe this Razor is donezo. Gaimin Gladiators with a huge kill. X-Nova will follow suit. The question is, what can they get out of this? Roche, we won't know for the next minute when that spawn comes up. They obviously do have a lot of auras, and
40 seconds.
They can try to push.
There's a cliff.
Quinn did go for the shard, by the way, so he's going to do a lot of damage to these towers.
Can't wait to see him kill Luna with the tower.
Just get those stacks up.
This tower is going to melt when this fortification goes down.
25 seconds of no Razor. Arrow coming in. It's going to connect onto the Doom as Dyrachyo pops the BKB getting up concussion as well. Going to focus everything on the Mirana. She's dead just like that.
That was
still 3 dead for G2IG, and Gaimin haven't really taken too much damage as the tower does fall. Does not kill a hero in the process. Now focusing on the range racks. Razor's back up though. Gaimin likely will reset.
That was a very... That felt like just a flat-out mistake from Baboka, that leap direction. I think he meant to turn, and maybe he got mini-stunned or something.
Take back?
No. But yeah, if Mirana doesn't leap in and die there, perhaps they don't even suffer any casualties, but at the very least, they didn't lose the bear.
Off is about to occur.
Razor showing mid, the rest of the team hunting.
All right, this could be a big kill. Arrow does hit. Already half HP is Ace, popping that shield, but he is melting. So much damage coming from G2IG, and eventually he does pop. Like a pinata. Does have his buyback, though.
Do they keep going here? Yes.
And his Doom is back in 13 seconds. We might see his buyback come out as Tofu using the concussive grenade, but not able to get to the low ground, as Monet will eventually clean him up. Takes a while. Has the double kill. The buyback did come. No BKB on Monet now. Is Gaimin looking for a potential fight? Pretty damn fast. The Dyrachyo shows about a number, forcing the BKB out of nothing to say. The Doom's still available. Ace at half HP though, is JT getting beat down by Dyrachyo. Will try to reset now that a static link is applied to him. So soft back from Gaimin Gladiators. And they don't want this dieback to occur on Ace, despite not having used his ult at all in either engagement. That'll break up the fight completely. In time, in fact, they're not.
Too late.
So everything goes the way of
They might take the fight anyway.
Potentially, the Aegis goes to Viper again. They cutting them off from the other side. Quinn is going to be the one that breaks the smoke. As the solar flare popped. The burrow strike on the bottom side. They delete the sniper. Tofu just blown up. Arrow connected on the Alchemist onto the high ground. As Baboka getting in pretty deep. Quinn going to tank a lot of this damage. This is going to be life number 1. It's not going to say already popped the BKB. And now they surround Quinn. Surely Gaimin going to try to fight here. It's JT going in with the epicenter, and Quinn is just getting destroyed. No chance to even attack there. And even Celery follows suit. Dyrachyo has to hightail away with the TP. So in the end, they get the Aegis, or they consume it, I guess, and they also get 3 kills from the G2IG side.
Just absolute genius to let them take Roche there. But that will be an easy cleanup as well, because they're constantly pushing out mid and they have good vision there too. Jump. Oh, speaking of a jump.
That's the destroy. Hand of Gaimin keeps him alive. Actually going to walk it off.
Okay.
hell? That was a ping pong match of an HP bar right there.
That was very close.
But yeah, that Conda just showing its worth. Bloodstone next, but panel talked about the fact that against Doom. You want to try outside?
Okay.
Lots of blinks out. Ace, though, stuck in a very precarious spot. Oh my good team fight.
Hero.
Okay, that would be very fitting, actually. Razor was doomed. Won't run away. Pipe is starting to dissipate on the side of Gaimin Gladiators. Monet posturing a bit, and it looks like you might be right. You win the grand prize of nothing.
Is that dinner?
God, you owe me $100 dinner. Okay, they're gonna
And
group back up with this next wave. We've seen it time and time again, Cinder, and once this tower goes down, Luna's destroyed. He's dead forever, it seems. No buyback at all as Doratio has to pop the BKB in retreat. That literally might be game over with Luna in your base.
I mean, surely it is.
Nothing is
you have
safe.
a minute and no tier 2s. I just triple checked mid, it's gone. They don't even need to.
They're going for Throne. Yeah, they're going to try to force these buybacks, which are not available at all. So just one lane of racks, and it might just be GG. Forcing this game 3. Already the tier 4's fall, and just the Ancient is exposed now as Doratio can only look on. He uses his Nullifier for the first time in the game, and then slowly dies in the Sandstorm. And that is going to be the end of game 2. My goodness, G2IG really showing up after a pretty poor performance in game 1.
Yeah, they did what they needed to do. They avoided the